decided to do something, and now this video is 3 parts. Part 2, okay, part 1's going to be pretty long. Part 2, is going to be like a minute and a half, because we didn't realize what was happening, and when we saw that, we're like, uh-oh. And so in part 2, it covers just a few cards, but with that part, I was like, what is going on? So I just, not in fear, but in surprise, I stopped the video to go and, make sure everything was good. But we don't have that many cards left. I need to make sure that this part actually goes by pretty quickly. I don't know what happened. This was supposed to be one entire thing, but the camera decided to say no, and decided to just stop recording. I don't know what happened, but it just did. So we'll just quickly go through this. Just to make sure, I'm going to go over this card. I'm going to go over the last card that I went over, and it is Unburden. Just going over it real quick, because I don't know what happened. And I don't know if we got it, or if it, killed itself before that and everything. Unburden is a 3-drop, 2 black, 1 general, sorcery. Target player discards 2 cards, and with the cycling, and if you don't know what cycling does, pay the 2 mana you pay its cycling cost, and discard it, and then you draw a card. So if you don't want that card, you can discard it and draw a card right off the top. If you don't want that card, it's like, I don't want to use this card right now, I have no use to use it, let me just cycle through my deck, basically. Next card is Skymarch Bloodletter. It's been in the deck since I first created it. Is a 2/2 with flying, Vampire Soldier. It is a 3-drop. I cannot speak right now. It costs 2 general mana and 1 black. And when it enters the battlefield, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Basically, recap with the others. Stuff happened. I talked about how this deck was good against multiple people. Some cards in here aren't good against multiple people. It's, just target opponent. But a lot of the cards in here are each opponent loses and everything, basically. Anyway, in the other parts, we went over some of the black. In part 2, we went over some of the black because it's a minute and 30 seconds. And in part 1, this wasn't planned for it to be 3 parts. In part 1, we went over white, colorless lands, colored, multicolored, and stuff like that. Anyway, continuing on. Vicious Conquistador is the next card that we have. It is a 1/2 Vampire Soldier that costs 1 black mana. Good for 1-drops. I love 1-drops. 1-drops are fun. 1-drops are fun. They are fun, because then you actually have a board state before anybody else, if they don't have any 1-drops. Anyway, whenever it attacks, each opponent loses 1 life. And I believe in here, one of the multicolored cards, let me just go back real quick. Yeah, whenever you gain 1 life, each opponent loses 1 life. My nose itches. That is not what I thought. It's not what I remembered it saying. Well, actually, no, that's another card. I don't remember what the card was called, but basically what the card does is whenever it's the opposite of that. Wait, hold up. I can't remember again. Yeah, whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. Yeah, basically it's whenever an opponent loses life, you gain life. So you could throw people into an infinite loop and just kill them outright with 2 cards. And you can get it started by with all these other cards that I have. Yeah. Anyway, so that's Vicious Conquistador. Next card is Recover. It's a 3-drop, 2 general, 1 black. Sorcery. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. That's pretty good. And then it also allows you to draw a card. Even better, because in these games you need card draw to get to what you want. Next card is Malakir Bloodwitch. This is one of my more expensive vampires in the deck in terms of mana cost. I'm pretty sure it's this one and 2 others that are 4 or 5. Wait, no, it's 5 and higher or something. Anyway, basically what Malakir Bloodwitch is, it's 5 mana, 3 general, 2 black. It's a vampire shaman, that's a 4/4, flying, and has protection from white. Please don't throw that. Malakir, when it enters the battlefield, each opponent loses life equal to the number of vampires you control. You gain life equal to the life lost this way. So that's good, because you don't want to use it just against when it's just you versus somebody else. Yeah, that's good, but you get more value out of it if it's you versus somebody else versus somebody else versus somebody else. You just get more, you just get more value out of it. I mean, it's like, hey, I'm gonna force all of you guys to lose 5 life because I control 5 vampires. Oh yeah, it also includes itself. So let's say you have 4 vampires and then you throw that, you get 5. So everybody loses 5 life, and you gain 5 life for each opponent, basically. Next card, Nightmare's Thirst. It's a 1-drop, instant. You gain 1 life, target creature gets -X until end of turn, where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. So it's good for like near the end of your turn when you've like gained like 20 life or something like that, and then you gain another life, and then you just throw that, and it's like, oh yeah, your creature now gets -21, -21. That'd be a bit overkill, unless the card is just super buff and everything, but it's good for removal. I mean, it's somewhat removal. What black does? This deck is not what black does at all. This deck is me wanting to be like, I want to play vampires and just gain everybody's life, and combine it into one big life total. That's what I did. Next card, Vanquish the Weak. It's an instant. 3-drop, 2 general, 1 black. Destroy target creature with power 3 or less. Simple. They have a blocker that's like, let's say, a 2...
Don't explain it, just keep going.
What, a 2/7?
Don't explain it.
Blah, you. Blah. 2/7, right? Yeah, 2/7. You don't have anything that's stronger than 7. Vanquish the Weak. Bang! Your 2/7's gone. Unless they have something to recur it.
Hey, why would you have a 2/7 if you can destroy it? Because you just said your 2/7's gone.
Their 2/7. I said, bang, you're a 2/7. Like, I'm talking to you. You have the 2/7. I have the Vanquish the Weak. You're blocking all my cards with that. Bang! Your 2/7 is now gone. And my army is now able to go through without you having just being like, I'm gonna just block it with this.
Riftbolt, Riftbolt, Riftbolt.
No Riftbolt! Next card is Vampire Neonate. It's another 1-drop for 1 black. It's a 0/3 vampire. And you can pay 2 general mana and tap it. Each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Yep. Next card is one of my favorites. It's kind of like if you know what card it is, what this card is, a Johnny's Pridemate. What that card is it's like a 2-drop or a 3-drop, and it's a 2/2. But whenever you gain life, you put a +1/+1 counter on it. This is literally a Johnny's Pridemate, but a bit bigger starting. Bloodbond Vampire is a 4-drop, 2 general, 2 black. It's a 3/3, and whenever you gain life, you put a +1/+1 counter on Bloodbond Vampire. Remember, this entire deck says, I want life, give me your life, I shall gain life nonetheless. So I gain life. Douglas, we have like 5 cards left, okay? And I'm going through. Douglas, you remember how you asked earlier in like part 1 or something, about ally abilities? Here it is. Okay. Kallistra Healer. It's a 2-drop for a 1/2 Vampire Cleric ally. It's 1 general, 1 black, and has Rally. Whenever Kallistra Healer or another ally enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life.
You have low battery.
I know I have 1 battery. But the cord's right there if you want to plug it in. And it's on the side, so that's going to mess it up. Just make sure it's stable. Yeah. Pull it towards you if you need, or plug in the big one. If you need to, plug in the silver one. As I get this done. So, technical difficulties. Camera's about to die. Hopefully it doesn't die. Please don't let it die. Just plug it in already! Giving me anxiety. I don't want to have to do this again. Anyway, next card. Cartouche of Ambition. I used to have 2 at least. I still have 2.
Face reveal.
But we didn't hit 50 likes.
Oh, boo.
Wait, no, that was Wallet. We didn't hit 5 likes for
that
Elbow.
Was more hand reveal. That was more hand reveal.
I guess. Anyway, there, most of this deck is just singles.
Hey, don't forget to shout me out, though. Don't shout me out or you die.
Oh. He does Fortnite.
Yeah.
Anyway, next card, we have 2 of these. Is Cartouche of Ambition. Cartouche of Ambition is an enchantment or a cartouche. Costs 3 mana. There's 2 general, 1 black, and enchant a creature you control. When it enters the battlefield, you may put a -1/-1 counter on target creature. The enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has lifelink. As I said, I am all about life. Life gain. Life link.
I mean, it's pretty pretty on my channel to Rainbow Six Siege and BGB6. That's it.
I'm surprised you haven't.
Yeah, I
you
know.
don't record video.
I know.
He's recorded 3. We are down to the last 2 cards.
Mainly because...
Douglas, give me a number 1 to 2.
55.
Okay. We are gonna do.
1.5.
We're gonna save the best for last. This is the best.
No, it's not.
'Cause it's the
no,
most
it's not.
annoying.
Nope. Play it now. Nope. No, you have to talk about it now.
Collective brutality.
Nope. Gotta talk about it now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Talk about that other card.
Collective brutality. It's a 2-drop. 1 black, 1 general. It's a sorcery from Eldritch Moon. Anyway, first ability is escalate. Discard a card. So escalate is something. So discard a card. Pay this cost for each mode chosen beyond the first. So, and this is it has multiple things you can do. Choose 1 or more. Target opponent reveals his or her hand. You choose an instant or sorcery card from it. That player discards that card. Another one of the things you can choose. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn, and then the last one you can choose. Target opponent loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life. Basically, what the escalate is telling you is you pay the 2, you choose 1, and then if you want to choose another one, you have to discard a card. And if you want to choose the other one, you have to discard another card. So in total, you'll be discarding 2 cards and paying 2 mana for that card. It's decent. I mean, if you don't need to, yeah. I just kind of farted, brain
fart.
Yeah, I'm having an aneurysm.
I don't think that's what that is.
I'm having something. So anyway, we saved the best for last. Exsanguinate.
Let me see this.
Exsanguinate. It's either exsanguinate or exsanguinate. Comment section. Go! Anyway, basically it's it costs X black. So it costs 2 black mana and then X whatever you want.
Exsanguinate.
Exsanguinate? Exsanguinate.
Yeah, you're seeming like a Muppet with your hands. Dramatic wobble.
Exsanguinate.
Dramatic.
Exsanguinate.
Cost X and 2 black.
Anyway, it costs X and 2 black, and it's a sorcery. Each opponent loses X life. You gain life equal to the life lost this way.
If you have all your mana on the field, you win.
Yeah, exactly. That is exactly why this card is in the deck. Or if you're low on life and you have, let's say, so it costs 2 black to cast, so you must have 2 black for it to do anything. And then you just say, let's say you have 7 extra land on the field. So you pay 9 mana for this entire thing. You're forcing all of your opponents to lose 7. And let's say you have 2 opponents. You're gaining 14. Yeah, it's fun. So, there we go.
Don't forget Shadow.
Yes, hold up. That is my first, I guess you could say competitive deck, me actually trying at the game. That is the Vampires. It's a black and white. Going over this real quick. It's black, white, and it is protected by Dragon Shield Crimson. Fun, great. I would use these more if I had money. Maybe when I become a bigger YouTuber, I could get more money. But if that ever happens, I'm gonna be happy and tears. But I doubt it will, because I suck. I'm probably gonna be a small YouTuber, and I really don't care. Anyway, so thank you, Douglas, for helping me. Who helped me? Douglas. His YouTube channel. How dare you take my camera?
Oh, you want your camera?
No, don't throw it. Please, set it back down. It is very fragile. Anyway,
Boom.
so go check out his channel if you want to see some Fortnite, and also some Bloons TD6 in the future if he uploads.
You forgot about Rainbow Six Siege.
And I was getting there. And Rainbow Six Siege. His channel will be in the link in the description, or wait, where's the top right for me? Right there. That's top right. Okay, so top right there, there'll be like a clip or something.
One of the corners.
Yeah, one of these corners there will be like that
The
eye.
eye.
Yeah, the eye. I'll make sure to put his channel in there.
And it's also going to be,
Probably in the description.
or if they go to the channel thingy, it's down.
Yeah, if you go to my channel and then it's in the feature channels and it's also under Bruda. It is spelled Brooda because Bruda is brother in whatever language. No, it's just with an accent.
In Ugandan knuckles.
Yeah. Can you toss me my gum? Thanks. Yes. Thank you. So anyway, if you like this video and videos, hit the like button. All help. Please don't hit me or the like button with that. That is too massive. No.
You are the like button.
No! Help!
That green thing is your hand. That man right there is the like button. Hit it.
Please don't.
So how do I turn this on?
You click the button. But yeah, so if you liked it, like, subscribe, and go check out Douglas. It'll be in the description.
Meat
In the
32.
Yeah, if you just look him up, it's Meep32. That is M33P32. Yeah, good video.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed his channel. That's actually saying something. We don't edit because we don't know how. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. And you also have to click it again.